I'm Ron and I'm back again, you know already, with another round of sports reviews. Today we are reviewing the final game of Toronto FC's MLS regular season decision day. Toronto FC versus Columbus Crew. Toronto 1, Columbus 0. Toronto FC wins. They do their job. They win the Trillium Cup. They win the match. And they at least were insured 5th place, but I'll talk about the way it ran. I'll talk about the way it finished out later. I'm gonna save some suspense if you didn't know, because you know what? Why not? I'm happy, and you know what? I like to let's just do it this way because I feel like doing it this way. So, and the only goal in the 57th minute, Josie Altidore was brought down for a free kick right outside of the box on the arc. Brought down for a free kick. Alejandro Pozuelo stands over the free kick with Josie Altidore. Pozuelo takes it, slots it into the near post, side of the net, slots it, easy as you like, Javinko-like, might I add. There's a reason he's number 10. And Toronto FC get the 1-0 lead, and they hold it the whole way. Great defense in the first half. Great defense in the second half. Do what they need to do. Get their first clean sheet since July. And have a 10-game unbeaten streak in the MLS. We don't want to talk about that Canadian Championship match. Or matches. Well, technically, if you want to go by the 90 minutes, we are technically unbeaten in 11. In the second one, but if you're going by the penalties, we're not. I don't know. That's up to you, not me. Well, that's up to the stat makers. I wouldn't say we're unbeaten in 11, but we're unbeaten in 10 in MLS. We've won. We won. We had great defense, slow offense, but good enough to get us the win. Josie Altidore gets hurt again. Seems like a hamstring or hamstring adductor, like quadricep thing. Like that's what it sounds like. They're gonna give him an MRI. He's gonna sit out. He probably won't play Canada versus USA, which is a good thing. I'll get to that later. Well, not really get to that later, but I think everybody knows it's a good thing for Canada. Even though it kind of sucks. It's only Bradley playing on the other side of us at BMO Field, but for once. But that was going to happen next year anyway, even if we won the MLS Cup. Something called finagling. I'm not going to go too much into it, but there's something called trade him for the number 1 overall allocation pick. Nashville or whoever Nashville sends him to LA. We get Javinko back. Signed, sealed, delivered. And then we face him. And LA comes to BMO next year, so technically. Or maybe we sell him to Mexico. And he plays in a Mexican team that comes here for Leagues Cup. Or maybe if we win the MLS Cup, MLS realizes how stupid it is not to have the champions in the Champions League, and they give us the spot, and we face them there as well. I mean, CONCACAF's CONCACAF, but we'll get there when we get there. But as I said, great defense, great offense. Some injuries, some returns. Benazet looked pretty good in his return. I'd say so myself. Endo looked good. I'd start Endo and Benazet on the wings in the first playoff game. I'm sorry, but Benazet is way better than Osorio, and Endo's way better than Gallardo. Gallardo does not deserve a start. I am sorry. He's a pace merchant, and that's all he is. Yeah, no. It's sad how Benazet's the one with an option on loan with an option to buy. But Gallardo, we straight up bought because reasons. It's kind of crazy how the world works, eh? Figures. Figures, but okay. So, how did the rest of the day with the results that we needed pan out? Well, New York Red Bulls lost at Stade Saputo to the Montreal Impact 3-0. And that would at least guarantee us 5th place. A loss or tie by the Red Bulls would have guaranteed us 5th place. But the better and the greater result that I think everybody is shocked by is the fact that DC United drew 0-0 to a 9-man FC Cincinnati. They couldn't break down a 9-man FC Cincinnati in the second half. They couldn't do it in 50 minutes. And Nick Hagglund does us a solid. I always said he was the better one out of him and Zavaleta. And why the hell we let him go? Don't know. But he does us a solid. Thank you, Nicky. And thank you, Nicky Hagglund, Cincinnati boy. And we got 4th place. Level on points, but we got 4th place. And that means we face DC United in the first round of the MLS Cup playoffs at home at BMO Field. And there you go. When it should have been the other way around at Audi Field. Not that it would have been anything different because DC still sucks. I mean, we would have beat them away anyway, but helps, I guess. And also, we always own NYCFC on the road at Yankee Stadium. I guess this time it'd be Citi Field, unless the Yankees blow it to the Twins in the next 3 games, which would kind of be nice. Or if they lose in the ALCS, which again would be nice. But this ain't about baseball. This is about football, soccer, that type of football, actual football. You know what it is. So, Toronto FC, win, and you know what it is. You know what it is. We're in the home matches for the first round, and you see what it is. You see what it is. So, here's a couple of words I have for you. Well, you know what? Let me do the man of the match, Quentin Westberg. If he didn't get us that clean sheet, we wouldn't be here in this spot with this great decision day ending for us, which after all the stuff that's happened this season, we desperately needed. So thank you, Quentin Westberg. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. And you know what it is. Columbus fans, if I were you, you'll get better. You know, I'll do it if I were you. I feel giving. If I were you, you'll be better soon. This was a rebuilding year. You'll have a new stadium. Caleb Porter will build your team better. I like Eloy Room. Eloy Room is a great goalkeeper. Like, you keep that guy, he's better than Zach Steffen, I have to say. I think so. You didn't make much of a mistake now. Did they get rid of Joe Bendick? Okay, I don't know where I was going with that one, but I mean, I kind of wish they kept Joe Bendick because it would have been good banter. Like, oh, hey, we keep beating you because you took our old crap goalkeeper. You know what it is? Or if they signed Konopka. But then again, that probably would have bit us in the butt like it would have, like Stephen Fry. Even when I'm happy, I'm still a grumpy git. A reactionary grumpy git. Whatever. Okay, back to my point. Here's my words to you, Toronto FC fans. I have one question and one question only. Are you in? Because we can and we will. We will. We can and we have the chance to win the MLS Cup and bring it back home after a year in the deep south, the A, the Big Peach, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But I guarantee you, we can bring that thing home. Do we have to win 2 or 3 road matches to do it? Yes. Can we do it? You bet. Especially if we just stomp DC United like we should at home. That's going to give us all the momentum we need, I think. We are the dark horses. Not New England. Not Philadelphia. Not Atlanta. Not New York. It's us. Respect that. So all I'm saying is are you in? Because I am, and I hope you are too. Let's get ready to bring that MLS Cup back home. Back to the Lakeshore. Back to the Great White North. Back to the T-Dot. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe, comment. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. We're bringing the cup back home, and we got a home playoff match. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace.